Harris labels Biden's 2024 re-election bid reckless in new book. Former US Vice President Kamala Harris has offered a candid and sobering assessment of the 2024 election saga in her forthcoming memoir, 107 Days. In excerpts released Wednesday by The Atlantic, Harris reflects on the tumultuous months that followed President Joe Biden's decision to seek re election, a move she now calls reckless. According to Harris, she and other senior officials felt constrained in advising the 81-year-old president against running, even as concerns about his stamina and age mounted within the party. Of all the people in the White House, I was in the worst position to make the case that he should drop out, Harris wrote, noting that her counsel could have been perceived as self serving. We all said it's Joe and Jill's decision, as if hypnotized. Was it grace or was it recklessness? In retrospect, it was recklessness. Biden's faltering debate performance against Republican challenger Donald Trump proved a turning point. Just weeks later, on July 21, 2024, Biden stunned the politics establishment by withdrawing from the race, citing mounting doubts about his ability to endure a bruising campaign or serve a second term. Harris was thrust into Democratic nomination with barely 3 months to mount a national campaign. She ultimately lost to Trump in November, caping a dramatic reversal to fortunes for Democrats. Harris' memoir also addresses speculation that Biden's aides concealed the extent of his cognitive and physical decline while acknowledging his fatigue and more pronounced struggles during the campaign. She dismissed any suggestion of a cover up. On his worst day, he was more deeply knowledgeable, more capable of judgment, and more compassionate than Donald Trump on his best. She wrote, but at 81, Joe got tired. Now 82, Biden has since been diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer that has metastasized to his bones, further intensifying scrutiny of his final years in public life. His legacy, however, remains intertwined with Harris's historic role as the first woman of Black and South Asian descent to serve as vice president. For Harris, 107 days is as much as a personal reflection as it a chronicle of the Democratic Party's internal turmoil in 2024, a year when the stakes for American democracy, in her words, should never be left to one man's ambition.